after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Lions take over first and
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
DeAndre Swift.
A bit closer.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard
line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
At the 33-yard line.
Hill on first down.
Connection made with Chenault.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 4 yards out. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Stafford going to give it to Swift.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
It's a gain of 4. And it's
from the gun on third down, Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Check, 47, 53, ready. I'm coming after you. Hey, check white 47, check white 47.
Lions go for it on 4th. It's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the keeper there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
He may try and run for the... And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead will swell by 1 more. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness,
you gotta love
another
it, baby. Give us some more.
interception. picked off at the 35. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Here's Hill now after the interception. Flush to his right. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. That one complete. He finds Shark. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here's Hill. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. 49. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number.